What I want to show you today involves car seats in the Jeep JL. One of the things I was concerned about was how well will my little guy fit in the back seat in a car seat, as well as when my wife or another passenger is riding with me. The Jeep's not known for its spacious cabin, and when you come from a truck or a large SUV, it's a little different. But I'm really surprised how well this vehicle rides with a car seat and two adults up front. So just showing you my current setup. I've had the Jeep, it's 2019 model. I've had it for about 3 weeks now. So far it's been great. I've really enjoyed it. My son really loves it. I wasn't a Ram. This is my first Wrangler. I've had an XJ, which it's not known to be very big either, so I didn't expect it to be very roomy. But I am surprised at how roomy and comfortable it is, given the fact its size compared to what I'm used to. So just going into it, he rides forward facing right now, and I will show you rear facing shortly, but I keep the seat pushed forward, so you will see the space is not a lot compared to how I am in the driver's seat. The driver's seat's far back. So looking at the space, the way I have it now, he's got about 9, maybe 10 inches of leg room there. It's a little higher up you go. It's got a lot more room this way, but his legs will sit about right here and fall. So it gives him enough room with his knees and be able to pick his feet up. He does put his feet up here, so I do need to look at something to help minimize that, because the Jeep floor mats are great, but they don't really protect the back of your seats. So again, this is with the seat pushed mostly up. You'll see that here I've got about 7 inches of room. So it is kind of tight in this setup. Like I said, I normally only do this far forward whenever he's riding by himself and I have no passenger. When I have a passenger, I'm going to give myself some space. I've got about 2 to 3 inches there of knee room, and I'm not sitting super straight up, but enough to be comfortable. I can handle a short trip like this, but one benefit is when the passenger is sitting forward, I sit farther back, your elbows aren't rubbing. So and just showing you when I move the seat back just a little bit how we look space-wise. You still have about 7 inches, maybe 8 inches with the seat pushed back just a little bit. Let me get my son to help demonstrate how well he fits back here, and we'll continue. All right, so now I want to show you getting in the car seat. My son, Lucas, he's seen me with a tape measure, so he found him a saw because he thinks we're working on a project. So I haven't moved the seat any. It's in the farther back position. So I'm going to let him show you how we feel in the car seat. Come here. Let me pick you up. So normally when I have to load him,
you're getting me in my car seat?
Yep, I'm getting you in your car seat.
Why?
So that we can show other people how comfortable you are in the Jeep. So Lucas is 3.5 and has plenty of room, right? You like being in the back of the Jeep? Is it fun back here? So So as you can see, he has enough room to touch the back. And measuring the distance here, we're at almost 9 inches at this point. So here we're about 19 inches from his head to the back of the seat. And it has about a foot till you get to the edge, to his head. So just kind of give you an idea of where the car seat will position your little one. What am I doing? We're making a video. So, but he fit, you know, the seats fit nice and tight, comfortable. I like how they latch. They do have 2 points to hook the latch to, and I do have the buckle under the headrest going to the back of the seat. So I feel really good on how well it fits in here, as well as how comfortable he rides. So let's get out of the car seat and see how hard it is to get out.
You talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. We got to get out of the car seat. Ready?
Yeah.
All right. So again, it doesn't take much to get the little ones out. I think it's in the right position. Putting one in a car, in and out of a car, it's a lot harder bending over. And in my truck, it was just somewhat taller than what it is here. So if we were in a lifted Jeep, mine's still factory, in a lifted Jeep, it may be a little more challenging depending on your height to pull them out. But to be honest with you, this is almost perfect. It takes a little work for someone my size. I'm about 5'11", so I don't have, about average, but I don't have any problems going in or out of the vehicle. So sometimes people have to take car seats out. You have to share it. You go to a family member. So right now I've got mine where I like it. I'm going to go ahead and take it out and see about how long it takes. So easy to loosen. Reach around and loosen the back. And I'm not trying to rush, but if you're at a pickup line or trying to get out of there, you may be rushing. Like I said, if you fold your headrest down, it makes it easier to slide this out. And there we go. Seat is out. So this is rear facing. You see where I've got the seat, I'll need to lean it up. So rear facing, you may be in a little more of a challenge. I'm able to get my hand through this, but I could still tighten this down. I'd have to move the straps to the right location. You have to put them in a different area here, but reclining this, bolting this down, it's going to be a little tighter up front. You're going to lose some leg room. Yeah, you're about 34 inches to the back of the car seat, not tightened down, so it may give it an inch or two when you tighten it down. You've got only about 7 inches of leg room in the front, so it will be a little tighter. So this isn't going to be one you'd want to take on a 6-hour trip, unless you have to, or you really like your Jeep and don't mind being tight as a passenger. But in this situation, it would be a little tougher. But remember, they don't sit like this for long; they grow up quick. And just to show you how tight it is, depending on your size. So with forward facing, you're going to be pretty tight. So I put a seat protector in here to keep the seats from getting any damage. Seat should have 2 latches, and I like to start with the back. I'll loosen it up. Fold it down. Slides nicely under there. Now you've got something that'll hold it, keep it from falling. while you straighten out your latches. To make it easier, I always give enough space here. Loosen it up, clamp clicks in, position it tightly, install the second, make sure everything's straight. Put weight into it, and you should have your ball over here that's on level. And in the back, hook the clip. And then tighten it up. You may not be able to reach the strap from this side. It's okay to go around to the back and pull. That's what I do. Pull it back to the seat. Pull it up. And I always tuck the excess back. Here you can see the latch. It was fairly easy to install on the headrest. You've got your two latches that you can fold the headrest down. When you fold the headrest down, it's easy to get the latch under the headrest clip and tighten it up. I put the excess straps back under the headrest, no problem. You've got a latch for the center and a latch for the driver's side seat. As far as space goes, there's still plenty of space back here for your family items. I've not really organized mine much. We've put a bicycle back here along with the tops, didn't have a problem with that, and added some soccer balls and a recovery bag. So space-wise, I'm fairly pleased with the space you have between the rails. 43 inches, you've got somewhere around 37 inches, and it shortens up to probably around 30 inches at the top. There is a slant in the seat, so that does play a role, what you put in. And just remember, the Jeeps do have a hump right here, so when you go to shut something in there, you have to be mindful, because you do have to keep space farther up this way. So, but nothing major. It's just 2 or 3 inches. So if you put your tops in and you lay your tops down, just be careful that you don't put the corner of the tops here and slam your hatch. That's straight to the back, so about 30 inches. So one of the other questions that you may have is, how much room do I have to get in and out? So I'm able to comfortably park about 3 feet away. I'm at 34 inches. The door is at probably about 38 inches. So when I open the door up, I've still got, I go from 38 to 9. Okay, so I've got plenty of room here, I think, to open, get my child out, and hold them without getting too close. So I've got 9-foot garage doors, 9 foot wide, or 9 foot tall, 10 foot wide. So I went larger on the door so I have more room in my garage. When I had my truck, I've made some marks on the wall of the door, so the truck is a lot wider. But you should be able to, in an 8 or 9 foot garage door, easily pull in and open it up. So I am about a foot closer on that end, but there's still plenty of space when you pull in. You don't have to worry about hitting your doors. So if you got a 2-car garage, or if you're like most of us, you pile too much stuff on one side and have the rest of the space for one vehicle, you can easily get a kid in, get a kid out, and have enough space to make it. So I hope this helps. Again, buying a Jeep, one of the things I was curious about is how well will my 3-year-old go in the Jeep. As a newborn, it's a lot tougher. you can still make it, just lose space in the front seat. But I'm really glad I purchased this Jeep. I've really enjoyed it so far. I can't wait to take it out and get some Alabama dirt on the wheels and have some fun with my family. We've got trips planned, and I'm about to load the back up, see how it does for the weekend going through Talladega, as well as spend some time camping. And I think she'll do okay. I don't see any reasons we can't make some light trails in stock form, but I do plan on putting some bigger wheels, a small lift, and making it my own. So good luck out there. If you have any questions, feel free to let us know. I can take better pictures, more videos of anything you need related to the child in the back to help you make the decision if the Jeep will be the right vehicle for you.